Hey, what's up guys? I just wanted to remind you all that the Combothon is going to be starting on Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will be doing a variety of things. I'm definitely going to be working on my Sengoku Basara speedrun, or at least trying to find a good route. I actually looked and there's a speedrun marathon nearby called Californiathon, and I'm pretty interested in going. I mean, I've always expressed interest in going to the GDQs even before they were, the big marathons or conventions that they are now. It's just that the travel expenses are too much for me with what I make and everything. So having one that's pretty much right next door is going to be awesome. And the submissions for the speedruns close on the 17th, so I'm going to be devoting at least part of Combothon towards playing the game, which is what you guys all want anyway. I will be giving away a bunch of prizes. I've still got a bunch of stuff left over. If people express interest, I'll go ahead. I'll probably buy a copy of this, Streets of Fury EX, whatever else I can muster. And it should be a fun marathon regardless of what happens. Right now, I'm kind of setting my goal to be pretty modest. If I can get it at least halfway funded, if I can get at least halfway towards a PS4, maybe this month or next month or whatever, I can get one as soon as possible. I'll just pay the rest out of my pocket. The giveaways obviously will be open to everybody, so even if you're not interested in helping me out, you should definitely come by. It'll be fun. I'll be playing a wide variety of things. I'll be playing this, Basara, Muso games and stuff like that. I'll also be doing viewer requests. At the moment, I don't really have Twitch alerts or anything. I'm not really a big stream, so if people donate to me, I'm telling you guys in advance that you will have to let me know in the chat or tell me to check my email. And if you have any kind of request that you want from the games that I have, you can go ahead and let me know. It should be fun. I don't know how long it's going to go. It depends on on how things go. If I'm able to get at least halfway there and things start to slow down for a bit, then I'm just going to go back to regular recordings. So I guess it's just dependent on a lot of factors. I don't really know if this is the best time to do it, but I want to get it out of the way sooner than later so that I know, how much funding I have and what I can do with that. In terms of the Odin Sphere remake, I'm definitely interested in playing it. The demo really impressed me. I put at least like an hour or two into that demo, considering it's like a 5-minute demo. That's a pretty significant amount of time. I really like what they did with the combo system and the combat and everything, making all the characters unique. How great the graphics look and everything. It seems like a really great package. It's just the main issue is that it's like $80, and I looked on PlayAsia and it's going to be about $66 for the physical copy. But the issue with that is with shipping, it's going to be about as expensive as the digital version. I really don't know why the game is priced so high. It's definitely not the impulse buy territory, especially for a game that has very little hype, surrounding it, aside from the people that are, hardcore Vanillaware fans, people who liked Muramasa and Dragon's Crown and all the other stuff that they did. I don't really know why it's priced so high, but it definitely has kind of made me have to put some serious thought to it. What I will be doing is, depending on what happens with Combothon, if I get the PS4 funded entirely, or I'm close enough to get it, so I can pay the rest out of my pocket, which is I find to be a pretty modest goal. I'm not expecting to make tons of money here, but if I could get at least halfway there, or I get the PS4 funded, then maybe I will get that as well. The language barrier is definitely going to be an issue. It's an even smaller community than Basara. In Basara, you have people like One Sanitarium, the people on the Koi Warriors forum, and you have Raindrops translating all the items and stuff like that. I don't know if there's going to be anything like that for Odin Sphere, so it may not be something I get on release day, if at all. It depends on what happens with the Combothon, and if I see that there's any support in terms of guides and stuff like that. If it's going to be one of those games where I'm going in blind, then I really don't think it's going to be a wise $80 purchase. So we'll see what happens with that. I got pretty good reception on the videos that I put up of the demo, but it's kind of limited to, what happens with the Combothon, where the funding is whenever I decide to stop. I'm probably not going to go much longer than a week, if even that. And B, if there's an actual community for it. If I'm going to be going in blind and the language barrier is going to prevent me from enjoying some of the more, complex elements of the game, then maybe I won't get it. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, you can go ahead and look at the link in the description. That will be my Twitch channel on Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It will be starting. And once again, if you do help me out, be it before or after the marathon, before, during, or after the marathon, rather, you go ahead and let me know if there's something that you want in advance, if you want me to focus on a certain certain game or something like that, definitely let me know as soon as you can so that I can get that out of the way as soon as possible. We'll be doing viewer feedback or viewer request stuff when the person is actually available, so you can go ahead and let me know what time is good for you, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Combothon. I do have a bunch of Steam codes already. I'll try to get more depending on how many people show up. Peace.